I went to Vipassana meditation retreat, expecting that it will be the most peaceful time of my life, and my mind was attacking me. It was absolutely horrible. Not for the all time, but we need to start somewhere. Hey, I'm Yoshi. Stay with me. Let's dive in. I hope something from this video will be helpful, or maybe it will be a little inspiration for you. What's Vipassana Retreat? Vipassana is a style of meditation. And when you're going to Vipassana Retreat, you're practicing mostly this type of meditation. The most popular one is Goenka style. And if you know any people who went to this type of retreat or you did it yourself, your experience will be very different than mine because I never went to Goenka. One day I will do it. The foundations in all of those places are absolutely the same. 10 days of silence, and not only not talking, but also not communicating in other ways. No, you are avoiding eye contact, gestures, like you're trying to be that much detached from interaction with other people, how much is possible. Also, you are not reading books in most of the places. It's not advised to write, to journal, no listening to music. You are not having your phone with you. If you are thinking that this sounds crazy, why people are doing it, yeah, that sounds a bit crazy, but believe me, it's worth it. And there's so many reasons why I can do it. Why I went for this type of retreat? It wasn't any dramatic reasons behind it. My first Vipassana retreat happened in 2022, I believe. I lived in Cambodia in that time, and a year before I went to the retreat, which was like yoga, nice workshops, and just 24 hours during that time, and I spent there a week, was practicing silent meditation. And I enjoyed it. I was thinking, this is such a pleasurable time. Like I can meditate, be quiet, be just focused on myself, and I love that. Next year, my brother, he motivated me because he was already after his second Vipassana retreat in Poland. A friend of mine, Hailey, she also wanted to go. We went together, and the experience was absolutely different. First 2 days, I felt horrible. I was thinking that was my intuition, but I just had those intrusive thoughts that something horrible happened to my family. They cannot contact me because I didn't leave any contact number to them, to the center where I went. I felt like the worst daughter, like, ugh. And after those 2 days, I start to feel different things. They were also quite challenging. Maybe one day I will record a bit more detailed video. What can happen to your mind when you don't have any access to distractions? When you are not talking with other people, when you cannot scroll, when you are just with yourself, you can really see what's happening in your mind probably all the time, but with all those distractions, we cannot see it. On my second retreat, which happened with Mindfulness Project, one of the best places in the world, I would be never able to say enough thank you for life-changing experience I had with them, not only during Vipassana, but also before and after. It was my second retreat, and I felt like a pro. First few days, I was just meditating. My mind went so quiet, so quickly. I felt this is so effortless. Between meditation, we had some breaks. I slept so well. I was like, oh, this is like best holidays ever. And it also changed. And then it wasn't so easy anymore. This is the most amazing part, that theoretically nothing happened. I just stayed in the same place. I didn't talk with anyone, and the change was just dramatic in my head. Was it all the time so, on the first one, so challenging? Absolutely not. It's changed. I start to feel at ease with myself. And I wanted to share with you two things. First, I was sure that it will be just difficult to stay quiet. And it was so easy for me to don't talk. What was more challenging was sit, and you don't need to do like a lotus sit. No, you can have different position, but still it's something which is not only hard on the body, but also hard on the mind, that your mind wants your body to move. I was very lucky that on both retreats, we were also practicing walking meditation. And if you're ADHD, walking meditation might be a game changer. You can go in extremely deep meditative state, but you are moving. On the first one, that was a surprise that it was so difficult to me to stay still. But what was a bigger surprise, the beautiful one, was that at some point, it was a magical moment. At some point, my mind went quiet. I would always remember this time when I was sitting there. It was day, I believe, number 8 or 7, I think, number 8. And a helicopter flew above the building. And this sound did something that me, from being like a regular human being, just thinking, trying to focus on my breath, on sitting, it just went quiet. And I never experienced anything so blissful and peaceful. I didn't know that the average person like me, even after meditating for so many years, because meditation is a part of my life for a very long time, I didn't know I would be able to achieve it. And it stayed with me for quite a while after the retreat. That I was choosing when I wanted to think, and I didn't have those constant thinking about some conversations with people, planning things, thinking about the past. I didn't have it. It was like the way how much you can regulate your nervous system just from not doing this, it's priceless. On my second retreat, was absolutely different, because Mindfulness Project designed it in a way that every single day, every single part of the day was just crafted for us, for the group of people who were there, to have this journey to, like, it was absolutely amazing. Their focus was also a bit surprising to me in a good way, because they were very focused on lectures, on teachings about relationship with other people. And I didn't expect that. I was sure I would be just focused on myself. And I didn't mention, on my second Vipassana retreat, I went with my partner. And that was where the issue started for me. Because after those few blissful days of me thinking like, oh, I can do it, I was listening to those lectures. They were very helpful. They were so practical, like, so also eye-opening. But at some point, I just started to feel like they were quoting me. They were saying the things which I'm saying in my relationship often, and they're not the best one. But I was like, no one knows. I just felt at some point I just start to feel like my boyfriend is sitting here and he is listening to all of those things, and he knows that I'm behaving this way. Can you imagine to go with your loved one to retreat like that, and they start to point things which you know you are doing, and they are listening, and you cannot go to them and say like, no, but yeah, maybe I'm doing those things, but yeah, it's not exactly like that. Anyway, not going into many details, but it's one of the best way to solve the problems without talking about them, because you are taking the full responsibility for your side. That's it. You just have to, because you need to live those few days there knowing that, yeah, I just need to take it. But why it's worth it? So many reasons. If you're meditating, you know already that meditation can change your life. If you have time to meditate for 10 days, don't treat it as a holidays. This is massive misconception. Some people think this is like you're going just to chill, and no. You might experience also massive lack of sleep, because some people cannot sleep. And my suggestion is, if you are one of them, don't take with you any sleeping pills. You're supposed to do the thing how it's coming to you. That's very important. This is very special, to take it in the most clean way possible. You can learn how to regulate your nervous system without talking about things. You can help your body to regulate dopamine in your body, which means you will have less cravings for sweets, for doom scrolling, for some other things which are releasing dopamine in your body. You might experience how it is first time to don't think constantly. This is absolutely the most mindful version of being we can probably achieve when we just are without thinking. It improves concentration. I heard from people with ADHD, like the people who got papers that they have ADHD as kids and they had medication as children, that Vipassana actually worked better for them than medication. What I took from Vipassana, you heard already, it helped me with regulating myself. Also, the level of trust you start to have after achieving something which is tough is incredible. It's not only that you trust yourself, you just see yourself in a different way. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful because the conditioning which we all have it, is slowly dissolving there. It's not going away. You will not change after 10 days and be a monk. It's not a thing. Even monks, because with Mindfulness Project, we were so privileged to listen some teachings by actual Thai monks. Second meditation retreat happened in Thailand. And they will tell you, people who live their whole life as monks and they are meditating constantly, they have struggles, they are thinking, they are overthinking. Some of them, not all, but Vipassana meditation will not change who you are, but will help you to be this more mindful, aware, happier version of yourself. You can appreciate so many things in your life after, sleeping on the thin bamboo mat on the floor, having just 2 meals. Yeah. Do I want to say anything else? Is Vipassana meditation for everyone? I don't think Vipassana meditation is for everyone at any given moment on their life, but I believe meditation itself is for every single person. You might say that you tried meditation, you cannot, because it's a practice. You probably need to have a guide. You need to have someone who will help you during this process, and then you can achieve it. It's an absolutely human ability to meditate. We just forgot how to be humans in so many ways. Then if you are already meditating and you are ready to go deeper with your practice, then probably Vipassana Retreat is something which is very much for you. If you've never done meditation in your life, it might be a bit challenging, but you can also do it. The thing is that when you will be choosing a place where you want to go, make your research, because some foundations are the same, let's say 10 days of silence and all those things. But I know at least one person who was extremely unhappy with their experience, and I think it wasn't a personal opinion, it was the place. Mindfulness Project is doing meditation retreat just 1 time per year. If you can go. It's definitely very friendly for people who are doing it first time, because you feel that you are extremely well taken care of. I hope it was, helpful and entertaining. Thank you for being here. Take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, and see you next time. Bye!